what is up, you guys? Chelsea Briggs here, coming to you from the Gibson Brands showroom, joined by one of my favorite fellas, Drew Chadwick. How's it going?
It's going, flowing, not knowing, growing.
Ooh, I like that. Hey, well, it's crazy because you have a lot of exciting things going on, but obviously it's kind of crazy interviewing you without Wes and Keaton here. So talk to me about that for you. It must be kind of a crazy thing.
This is, I don't know, it's cool. At least I don't have to compete with them over who gets to flirt with you the most, I guess. So, things happen. It's part of the process.
Yeah. And you're still cool with them. I think everyone kind of wants
to
know.
You
guys
still,
are still
love. I'll love them forever. It's unconditional love and support. So, I love you guys if you watch this. Yeah. And hopefully someday, we'll play shows together again. And yeah, all right, I gotta stop talking about that stuff. So
totally. We'll talk about obviously being a solo artist. There's a lot of pressure there. It's exciting. What kind of is going through your head? What nerves are you going through?
I just I don't even want it to be like that. I just want to be able to express myself truthfully with my art, and as long as I have that and have a strong connection with the audience, which I don't even necessarily want to call like fans or anything like that. I want it to all be one experience rather than them and me. It's like we're all there together.
Yeah,
so.
And it's all about the music, and I feel like you've always been very vocal about that.
Yeah.
Talk about the music that you're working on right now.
And I'm working with actually the producer from The Neighborhood.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool, and our philosophy of music totally harmonizes with each other, which I don't know. It's like the sound. Sorry, allergies are kicking in like super bad over here. No, she's just so pretty. I'm crying. I don't really have a specific genre. Like, I want to be like formless, like water, and not really have a clear definition. I think that's cool because that leaves room for like unlimited possibility.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off I'm basically releasing like a series of EPs, and then at the end of that, I'm gonna drop a whole album. So yeah, the first EP will be coming early fall. That's in production right now.
What about like a single or anything? Do you have any plans for that?
Oh, yeah.
Share with fans?
I'm gonna drop my first single in fall.
Okay, cool.
It's already in production.
And this is stuff you've been working on
forever.
And we
actually might have like this huge collaboration that everyone's gonna be like, what? With a pretty big producer that you guys are familiar with.
Cool. With the music that you did record with Emblem3, do you know if fans are gonna be able to hear that, or if that's something maybe you're not sure quite yet?
Certain songs like I wrote, and then they wrote, so it's kind of like they have their songs and then I just have mine, and,
cool.
and it's just like a mutual thing. So
and you kind of said that your sound you're kind of playing around with it right now, but how would you say maybe it's going to be different than what Emblem3 was?
Before Nothing to Lose, the album with Emblem3, I was writing Tequila Sunrise, Curious, all these like deep songs, and then we did Nothing to Lose, and I got to work with like Max Martin and all of like some of the best songwriters in the world.
Are those people you still want to work with moving forward?
I think I'm kind of content with just me being my own artist and portraying my heart the way that I feel that it needs to be portrayed, because I got to inherit all of the techniques and kind of absorb all of that knowledge that these great songwriters were using, as well as apply it to the old soul kind of like depth. Philosophical lyrics that I used to have. Right now I'm by myself. I'm completely indie. Don't even really. My dad is helping me out. I got a couple good friends, and we're actually making great strides already.
That's awesome.
But I shared it with my producer, and he was just like smacking himself in the face. He's like, "Who are you? No one has heard
cool.
Chadwick before. No one has actually like had an opportunity to really hear you. These songs are phenomenal. I can't wait." He's like, "Let's do it right now. Let's start." I'm clearing off my schedule, so. He was really stoked about it. I'm so excited. This whole in the past month, it's been probably one of the craziest months of my life. Probably top 10 craziest months. And the network of people that have just been appearing around me, it's almost like phenomenal. It's almost like some greater attraction is pulling the right people into my life at the right time, some greater synchronicity. 3 days ago, I'm walking on Venice, the boardwalk. That's where I go to get away from writing, and I just get re-inspired. And this guy comes up and he's like, "You're the kid. you're the kid. I've seen you. He's like, you're in that one band or whatever, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, no, but you're really conscious. I can tell. You're awake. And I was like, okay. And he was like this guru-looking guy.
Huh.
And I was like, I've been like, this was a weird experience.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm a writer and a director. And I looked him up, and he's like, got some stuff on like HBO that was actually successful.
Nice.
And he's like, I found you on the internet, and I want you for this role about a kid who's in Venice Beach who starts a conscious revolution. And I'm like, this is too weird, because I'm actually in the process of developing a nonprofit organization, a movement called We the Change. And this is too like surreal that you're making a movie. I am that kid.
Wait,
like,
so are you going to be in the movie?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't read the script yet. He just sent it to me. I might read it and be like,
but it was kind of like a weird coincidence.
But it was weird that happened, and I'm hoping that I do dig the script. And I mean,
awesome.
I hung out with the guy for like 8 hours after that.
And I think the thing I've always loved about you, and I think your fans do, is that you're very passionate.
Too much.
What
like,
do you
I could fuel Earth for like a century if passion could translate into usable energy, clean energy.
Well, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what do you hope your fans take away from your music? Like, what's the message that you want to put out there with moving forward in your career?
Self-awareness and oneness awareness. Straight up. The fundamental realization that everything is connected at an essential level. Basically, I want them to understand the separation of mind and heart.
Cool.
And that when they identify with their mind, they're going to be lost in this world of chaos. And when they realize that the intelligence of the heart is the true self, then that will bring them abundance and peace in the kingdom of heaven.
Well, let's talk We the Change.
Please.
And super exciting stuff that you're working on. Tell us, though, that first, what do you want fans to take away from this, from We the Change? What is it exactly?
Well, We the Change is it's something that's never happened before. It's like a system of self-promotion type dealio where I actually sponsor fans to go out and fulfill different categories of activism, whether it's humanitarian, environmental, self-realization, the arts, or animal rights. And I'm going to be sponsoring fans frequently, the ones who have the most activity, to go fulfill those things if they want to. And eventually I'm going to get companies backing. I have this huge plan.
And then what's your fandom called? Everyone keeps asking.
I want to be very careful picking the right definition for that, and I don't pressure anything. If it comes, it'll come. If not, it'll just be We the Change.
Cool.
So, I mean, it's nice to have something to describe them, but as of right now, it's kind of an empty slate.
And I always ask you this in every interview. What is your current quote to live by?
Keep your head in the clouds and keep your feet on the ground.
I love it. Hey, I'm excited for you. Keep working hard.
Thank you. I'm excited for you.
Let's do a little high five. You're the best. Hug. We're going to hug it out.
Thank you.
Thank you, you guys. And of course, for more on Drew, be sure to head to hollywire.com and Hollywire TV and get excited because he's got some cool stuff coming out. See you later.